Hello, hello. Hello, happy Thursday. Hello, gamers. Hi, Tyler. Congrats on getting first. Hi. Yes, I'm glad you sat down at just the right time. I felt it. Totally not because this is my usual stream time. I just felt it. Also, hi, Umbra. How's everyone doing? Oh, well, I am sleepy. I'm doing a lot better today, but I'm having a sleepy week. Yesterday, I gamed, then took a nap, and then gamed because I truly had no brain cell, no energy for anything else. Mood, I mean, I can imagine you're just at your vacation. Um, but even a good vacation takes a little bit to recover from because you gotta, like, I don't know. I always have to recover from my vacation, especially because you were flying. But when you fly, to me, that costs energy. I'm applying for a job at my old company. Oh, amazing. Amazing. You know, literally under my old manager. That is crazy. Doing the same thing, just a different team. Better pay? Question mark? No, but that's so valid. Ah, got it, got it. Not a little less technically, but fully remote. Hmm. Fully remote is nice. Fully remote is what you're looking for. So, no, I get you. That's good, you know? Like fingers crossed. It's very funny to me that it's with your old manager and everything. Um, but yeah, I'm crashing a little bit. Just regular pay is the same. The bonus is less. Gotcha. That's not bad, I think. I say as if I know anything about this kind of thing. I don't. But it sounds alright. No, of today, I very gently got back into the groove. In general, this week I went to physical therapy again. I can finally exercise in genuine again. I no longer have stitches or some, like, the scar is now just a scar, and it's gonna take a while before it's fully not. I mean, I think it'll always just be visible. It's a scar, right? But it's gonna take a bit to fully recover. But um I couldn't really exercise with it because the doctor told me off because I was a little bit too enthusiastic about exercising, and they were like, don't do it." So my physical therapist was like, "All right, we'll take it easy last month." But this month, this week, I was able to go at it. I was no worries. And I'm very happy that I was. I do think that that dipped into my energy reserves a little bit, but it's fair. Um, I was already kind of tired as of Monday, so it's just how it's gonna be. I think it was just very busy. It's been a very busy 3 months where I have been existing outside of my usual routine rather consistently. And now I'm settling back a little bit more into my usual routine. A different routine, but more my own routine. And it's gonna take a second for me to fully recharge my energy. So yesterday I fully crashed, which I'm glad because I was gonna stream on Tuesday. But then I realized shit, physical therapy is at the hour that I usually stream, and I had plans for the evening, so I didn't want to just cancel my plans and stream. Um, and I figured, hey, I can give that Thursday a try. Because Thursday is also a nice day for me to stream, so here I am. I say probably, I'm gonna draw. There's art right in front of me that I'm probably gonna work on. I might sketch a little bit just to get some to get my hand warmed up a little bit and to vibe. I also don't know how long I'll be streaming for. I am truly just I'm in a vibes mood. I might just genuinely, before I open this, open a different canvas. There's another character that I want to draw as well. So I might doodle a little bit for that. I think that would be nice as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a low energy stream, see how far I get. Cause fuck yeah, basically. Fuck yeah, I don't need thoughts. Who needs thoughts in this house? Hell yeah, brother. I mean, I kind of need thoughts, but not really. I'm looking forward to... This week is kind of calm. I don't have any explicit plans of going out or doing anything, and I think that's kind of perfect. We have D&D Saturday. But that's fine. That's in the evening, and I don't need to be high energy for that. Eyes? Yeah! Do you need my notes for that? I forget. Or do you have the notes for my last session? Or are you working on that tomorrow? I also don't know. There's no rush, if any, in any case. Yes, please. I will take them. I will take a screenshot right now. Because if I say, oh yeah, I'll do that after stream, I won't. I won't until you remind me, because I will forget. I will absolutely forget. Oh yeah! I look back at the notes of what was happening and I'm like, oh, right! We're in hell. We're in literal hell. Bad shit. Bad shit was happening. It's so funny. I love D&D. I have such a bad memory, so whenever I think I remember where we are and then I read my actual notes real quick, I'm like, wait! Hi, Katie! Hi! Hydrate, I will, and hell yeah, you got a me! You got a me plushie, hell yeah! I'm sipping tea. I don't know if I've seen the me plush. Tyler, you got yourself! Does that mean you're mine now? Complicated. There's there's a line. I'll fight for Mossy, don't worry. Well, yeah, anyway, there's a line. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But you got a plush form of me, which in the future my model will be. I was thinking about it yesterday? I think yesterday? I want to say yesterday. This week, I was thinking about it this week, about how I've really not drawn a lot lately. No real reason other than just I haven't really felt artistically inclined and motivated to draw. And not in like a negative way. It's not like I'm dealing with art block necessarily. I don't have any active thoughts of like, oh, I want to draw XYZ. But I'm like doing other things and that fills up my time just fine. And for Valentine's, I made cute little flowers out of, I think they're called pipe cleaners? Like the little fuzzy wires. So that took up some of my time. I've been reading more. I've been going out more. Like, you know, it's kind of whatever. And I shared on Blue Sky some of the sketches that I've been doing in my sketchbook. rather than digital stuff. But yeah, I really haven't been sitting down to draw lately. And I don't think it's a bad thing. Sometimes it just ebbs and flows. Um, and I feel like in general, I was very active with art last summer for like art fight and such, and right before that, that I don't want to say that I burned myself out, but I don't think it's realistic to expect myself to be that artistically active all the time. I also don't need to be. Like, there's no pressure for me to be. Hi, clone! But it was just a realization that I had where I was just like, damn, I haven't really been drawing lately. Like, unless I'm streaming, I really have not been drawing. So whenever I do stream, it's not like, oh, I'm working on something you guys haven't seen yet. No, it's I either work here or I don't work at all lately. But that's okay. I'm having a good time. I think also Final Fantasy 14 is eating up a lot of my time. I do want to stream it more. I did think about it very briefly about streaming it today. Um, but I do want to sit down and draw a little bit, also to less feel like I'm just playing a video game all day. Um, Besides, like, what I could do, um, to share on stream is like more gathering and crafting, and I don't really feel like doing that right this second. Guess who is no longer a beginner D&D player? Is it you? Hell yeah. Congrats on your streak. Damn, a 7 stream one. Damn. Damn. Yes, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to play more D&D again. I in general, like I said, I've been outside of my usual routine these last 3 months, mostly because we've been focused on the attic, and that really took me out of the way that I usually function. That took a lot of that took up a lot of my time and headspace, and now that that is mostly done and I am fully taking a break of it for this weekend, I'm like, oh, right, I'm like a person with hobbies and passion beyond trying to get this room to be done. So now I'm like, okay, I can do other things. So I'm excited to settle more, I guess. How's the attic going? The base is done. Basically, I can start painting slash furnishing the room. If I wanted to start furnishing it already, I fully could. I'm considering painting some of the walls a different color because we made it like a just a basic sort of like off-white um um as like a good base, but I think it would be nice to have a pop of color in there. I just gotta figure out what color, but my brain has not been there. I've been so tired. uh, it takes so long, and like I've been a little bit broke, so it's also not like I can buy furniture right now. But I have been looking at IKEA at some options. Um, and I just gotta budget it out and consider my options a little bit. But for that, I also need to consider what colors I want and such. But it'll probably take a while before I fully finish the room. I think the next realistic step would be picking out a paint color and asking Moss to help me to paint the walls. Glad I can watch a stream of you again. Hell yeah, welcome. Marktplatz usually has plenty of free furnitures. That's true, but my problem is I don't have a car or super easy access to a car. I would have to ask friends or family, and none of them live super close. And can like doesn't Moss drive? Moss does drive, yes. And Moss does live close, like within an hour, but it's kind of hard to try and figure out that kind of like the logistics of trying to get furniture from Marktplatz, which is like marketplace, right? Um, imagine Facebook Marketplace. Very understandable. Yeah. It's the logistics of it. It's possible I could find cheap or free even. Free less often, but cheap for sure. Furniture on there. It would just be a pain in the ass to get it to my house. Because it would have to be within the radius of me or Moss, for example. And then they would need to have time and energy to pick it up. And then ideally they would have to pick up me first and then we go get the furniture. Like it's a lot of extra work versus me buying new furniture. Um like it's not something that if I had my own car or if they lived in the same city as me, it would be a lot easier to do. And most people, if you buy it off of them, they will not bring it to your house. Because they have a small trailer, so I guess I didn't think of it. It's okay, no worries. I was talking with other people about this too. They were like, "Oh, why don't you try Marktplatz?" And I'm like, "Because I don't have a car." And like, my dad doesn't have a car either, and my family does, but same issue as with Moss. So it's just logistics. It's just logistics. We Dutchies think alike. I mean, yeah, we love gratis and we love a good exactly like a good deal. But what if it was purple? Purple slaps. I don't think I'm gonna do that for my bedroom. I have like thoughts on what I want to do. I don't like how people assume we can all drive. I mean, I don't really care. I think it's more that we assume that people assume that we all have a car available to us. I can drive, just not a car. I drive a motorcycle, which I also do not have at the moment, but that doesn't help me. I can't pick up a drawer unit with a motorcycle. I don't see the issue with a purple bedroom. There's no issue with a purple bedroom. I just don't think it's for me. I was so close to doing my test, but then Crohn's happened. One day, maybe. That's super valid, though. Crohn's is, yeah. You know, it's part of why I gave up my motorcycle. Not Crohn's, but, having a chronic illness. Because I had an old timer and it was just too hard to keep up with. And, like, old timers, you have to do a lot of maintenance. And I'm not her. I'm not her. Also not them, because my pronouns be she, they, but I'm none of them. I'm none of the pronouns when it comes to all that. I don't like doing all the maintenance to begin with. And then also, like, driving it was a lot more, like, I wouldn't drive anywhere during this week because of how tired and lightheaded I am. So even if I drove a car, I wouldn't drive a car this week. So I super understand you. It's hard to drive with a chronic illness and or even like go for a license. Also, hi, Mice. Mwah. Peace. You're not late. You're here exactly as you're meant to be. Hi, baby. And you got a little fluffy plushie. Hell yeah. I still need to pass my theoretical test before I try lessons. Moss is a wizard, confirmed. Correct. No, I super have a license. I have a motorcycle license. I would like to get a motorcycle again in the future. I would love to get a car license in the future, too. Shit's also not cheap. So, you know, I find it more and more, especially within the Netherlands, where we have a fairly reliable public transport system, I find it very understandable when people don't have a license. Is it expensive? Either way, yes. But, you know. And sometimes it's just inconvenient, like I said. Like, if I want to buy furniture off of Marktplaats, that is a logistical nightmare for me. And that also takes a lot of brain space that I do not have at the moment. Whereas, looking at IKEA furniture takes way less. Exactly, we're all just here 24 minutes early. You get it. I think getting a license nowadays is way harder than earlier. It is. It's also more expensive. Like, back when I got my motorcycle license, I spent like 2K, like 2,000 euros. I took a very long time to get my license. Because I have a lot of, um, what the fuck is the English term? Failure anxiety? Not really, but like scared to do tests? What the fuck is the term for that in English? Hi! Hi, Frey. Test anxiety? Is that the word? I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I get very anxious around tests and such. Fear of failure. I mean, a bit of both, but it's mostly performance anxiety? I feel like that's correct. Bro, I don't know. My brain don't work anymore. I just have anxiety. Or you get your bestie come with her car and get IKEA stuff home. Yeah, I feel like that is much more. We were Mas for context. We were talking about why I wasn't buying stuff off of Marktplaats, and I was saying that I don't have a car, and the only person that I could reliably get to help me pick stuff up with the car would be you. But that's logistically kind of annoying because then I have to like find a place that's in between hours, and then you have to pick me up and then go to the place to the person. Whereas IKEA is way easier. It's more expensive, but easier. Um, May I ask what's your native language? Yeah, of course, it's Dutch. Um, if it's specifically about tests, it's test anxiety, but I just came in. Um, I think it's test anxiety, yeah. I mean, I also just have generalized anxiety, but you know. Germany says hi. Hello. Hi, neighbor. Assuming you don't fail your exam and spend the average amount of hours, it's about 3k euros now, and it's much more expensive if you fail your exam because of the long ass wait list. Yeah, exactly. Like, I would assume you need about 2-3k. That sounds about right. I failed my first exam too, so like, ooh, I don't want to think about getting it now. Even now, if I wanted to get a car license again, or not again, just a car license, um, I would have to redo theory, and even though I um didn't fail for that one the first time, I'd need to re-get it, and because I have test anxiety. Theory? Yes. Over here you get theory first. Um Motorcycle you have to do multiple things, even. Y'all got driving theory? Yes. You need to prove that you can think about it before you can do it. I had 5 tries in theory and 3 tries in practical until I finally made it. That's so valid, man. Theory I did one go, but I did like a speed type course. So I spent a little bit more money to do a course to make sure that I didn't fail because of my test anxiety. If you're in the US, it's like the learner's permit. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you have to do a theory test here. And, you need to, that one is valid for a year and a half, and then you have a year and a half to get your practicals. And my practical I failed the first time, and then the second time I barely passed. Because of my anxiety, it was really bad. I'll go over to the situation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, barely passing. But hey, you got there. You did it, baby girl. It's not a requirement to do written exam before starting lessons, but if you do, you need to pass it if you want to progress past a certain point. That's fair. With motorcycle, you do need to have theory before you can do your lessons, I believe. Either way, that's how I did it. I failed my first driving test because it terrified me to perform in front of a stranger, but I did great in written because I don't. That's so valid. No, I mean, I'm glad I passed it, but Fall Out Boy again? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Fall Out Boy in this playlist. Um, remind Nemesis quite a lot. It's like a close friend. uh, like I said, I'm not particularly worried about trying to get a another license at the moment. It'd be convenient if I had one, but I also don't think I could quite afford a car. No, not even I don't think. I know I couldn't afford to have a car and car insurance and all that kind of shit right now. No, I need to be an adult, but I don't want to. I'm tired of adulting. I shake your hand. I shake your hand. I had to. I've been having to. It's life. It's so valid. Um, but yeah. No, I'm not. I feel like if my partner were to have a car or were trying to go for it, I might feel more pushed too, because then it's like not necessarily the of doing it together, but then like you can split the responsibility, I guess. But I'm nowhere near in that in life, and I don't particularly care right now. Again, I only just last summer sold my motorcycle. Like it feels like a lot to even think about other licenses. I need an adultier adult before I relate to SpongeBob. Oh, so real. Here, I'll do you. You had a motorcycle? Yeah, I have a motorcycle license, and I drove for like I want to say 7 years. I've had it since I was like 22, 23. Noi's wife! Yeah, one of them, one of my wives. She's been sold, though! Emmy, I think about you every day. No, not really, but I did cry when I had to sell her. Alright, I'll do you guys a good one, though. I'll start drawing. There we go. Hello. Hello! There we go. I'll start sketching first. Also, hello? Yeah, hi. This is Summer. This is a character. Her age is a lie. She's younger. She is a mother. But she's here. I want to draw something for her. It's giving MILF. I like how I show her for 2 seconds. My entire chat is going fucking feral. I love you guys. Thank you. I understand. And we're all shaking hands. She is MILF. She canonically has a daughter. How can we not? Hmm. I need to draw an actual thing of her. No, it's fine. Also, woo, a peek of what I was gonna work on before I decided no. I don't want to. Not right now. Maybe after I'm warmed up. Maybe not, who knows? Baller design, to be honest. Thank you, thank you. So Summer is an old OC of mine. She has not changed much, design-wise. I've just aged her up and made her a mom. I'm gonna get on my laptop and study in the kitchen. Hell yeah, do it up. I'm proud of you. Hold on, Frey. Mwah, kiss. Making her a mom is based. I realized that I have a shirt that says I love hot moms and I didn't have any mom OCs. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? She's the one you can trust with your worries. Yes. I just need to draw a thing for her for like an actual um this is what happens when I'm low energy. My brain don't work anymore, man. Like she's for a roleplay group, basically, in this form. And then I need to draw a profile, I guess? I don't know, man. Like a proper picture that I can paste on the fucking app. That isn't a sketch. Any tips for how to draw hands or paws? No, not really. I, no, not really. I suffer. Hands slash paws is not, like, paws, sure, if it's feet paws. I just kinda, fuck it, we ball type shit. Like, there's no rhyme or reason that I use. I just suffer every day. I need to do more hand studies specifically. Have you tried praying to your local higher being and sacrificing your older siblings? Hmm. I've never considered that option. I could. Yeah, I kind of want her to seem very, friendly and sweet. Kitchen setup acquired? Hell yeah. Good job. First step done. I was about to say younger sibling, but I remembered I'm the youngest of the whole bloodline. So am I. For all of us who are, only, who are an only child, maybe you already made the sacrifice. I don't know. Yeah, she's like very stereotypical, just sweet mom. Um, Talking and drawing is gonna be a tough time today. If I start 3 different thoughts in one sentence, pretend I didn't. I'm begging. Only children have to sacrifice a parent. I don't make the rules. Why do moms look so huggable? Depends on the mom. She definitely does. Um, yeah, she's always been a very sweet OC, but mostly I drew her just as an aesthetic rather than an actual, like, that I had actual thoughts. So I want to change that. Moms deserve hugs and love. Logi giving gender envy. I think I have many OCs that to at least someone will give someone gender envy. I definitely have gender envy with some of my own OCs. Heart giving you gender envy? I think Heart is just making everyone slightly bisexual. The whichever way you leant first, it doesn't matter. You have very pretty OCs, thank you. Who's Heart? Heart is the big cat man. Hearts, where are you? Let me pull him up. He's not quite a twink. He can't be a twink. He's too beefy. He does have a slutty little waist, though, I say with the most affection in my own heart. This is Heart. Heart, who has bigger tits than any of us. If I could have my titties out like that, have such a face card, I would win in life, just saying. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Heart is the OC that so far I have had my straight friends and my lesbian friends go, yeah, I do him. And I'm like, interesting. I'm welcome to being a bisexual. Not actually, but you know, that poor Corset is trying desperately to cling to his waist. I don't think anyone could be this brave. We keep making jokes within the group about if I fail a roll with him, and I could just result into a nip slip with him. The moment an OC of someone changes your sexuality. Yeah. I am proud to have done this, but I do think I have a little bit of flavor for just about anyone when it comes to my OCs. I'm very proud to provide everyone with at least one crush when it comes to my OCs. Like, I have wholesome. Heart is very wholesome. Idiot bisexual. I love him. Mwah, chef's kiss. He is a himbo. I kiss it. He has to lean down, but I kiss his little forehead. I really like the green one. You like Regen. Super understandable. Morally gray, slightly problematic, short, mean. Thick thighs. Hello, I get it. I also love the green one. Then if you like the more problematic, I have Anon. Can I see the green one? Are we just we're just gonna do a tour of my OCs in this group? Yes, we can. Yes, we can go over. This is Regen. The green one. Take us to the Noi Museum. You had me at mean. They styling though. Regen. I love Regen so fucking much. I would also die for her. They're great. They're an alchemist, and they're a little bit problematic. At Mel, if she look at me, she's whole of 5 feet tall, and yet has the attitude of a tall person, is not a tall person. Time to start leaving your toy house everywhere. Honestly, yeah. If you want to look at your own time, actually, it's the fuller of the characters of this group. Yeah, I love Regen. Regen is great. Like I said, if you want them more problematic, I can go more problematic. We have Anon. The file of this is literally called She Is Not Texting Back. She will steal your wallet and you will thank her for it. She will steal your She will steal your wallet. One day Rafael will have a design. One day Aspen will also have a design. I shake your hand with you. Steal, I'd give it. And she'd tell you that you are such a good... I'm not finishing that sentence. Anyway, she'd appreciate you. She'd also flip you off. They're not great. I love them. Finish it in my DMs. I love how we have lore and playlists and ideas, but no designs. Truly. It's between Anon and Summer for me. I also have mask characters. If you're like, hey, actually, I mean, Kai you do know, because I showed you Malachi, but I do love him. Um, the file of this is called Sir Mask. Yes! I also have masks. The flavor of the month is lesbian for me, so I have good news. I have more girls slash femmes than I have men slash masks. But this is Kai. I love him. They're also great. They're like the stereotypical looks like a grump, acts like a grump, is secretly kind of a softie, but just has a very fucked up life. Short people have the attitude you'd expect tall people to have, and vice versa. I mean, I can pull up Persephone too. Persephone is my little princess, my baby girl. She demands everyone to treat her like a princess. She's not actually a princess, but you know, she could be. I love her too. She's very precious. I love her so much. I love the first time she said fuck. It was very funny. She's so proper and polite and has run away. You know, and now is causing problems. And it's great. But I feel that. I mean, I'm tall and I don't think anyone thinks I'm intimidating. They might think it for like 0.2 seconds if I am not masking, but in general, because I also have curly hair and a baby face, I do surprise people that I'm tall. If we're still going with the lesbian flavor of the month, then I have also my confirmed lesbian, which is Eden. She's hot and I love her. Um, my wild weirdo druid. She's tall as fuck. Can confirm you're kind of adorable. We love a druid. Yeah. I certainly do. How tall is she? Eden, how tall are you? I'm bad at remembering my own character's heights. She is 6'4", 192 for the non-freedom unit users among us. Ah, damn! I need to print us the art of Evie. Yes! That'd be so cute. Kaas, waar, jongen? Would. I mean, in any other case, she would as well. She is terribly in love with her girlfriend? Question mark? Here they are. Look at them. They are the lesbian stereotype of, are they dating? They sure act like they're dating. And Eden certainly thinks they're dating. It's fine. But yeah, I draw a lot of like original character shit. I just haven't been drawing lately. Shoujo anime coded. Thank you. If your art would ever disappear, know I have eaten it. Valid. Yeah, I linked the, should I pin it? Should I pin it real quick? Where the fuck did it go? We yapped too much. Can I pin it? Hello? Can I pin my own message? Not on OBS. Can I do it here? I sure can. Here you go. If you guys want to look at more of my OCs, here you go. Yeah, 20 minutes is fine. It's there. There's more images of them. They have full galleries and information. Some Anon, for example, have spicier picks. Nothing actually super spicy, but it's just there, just a warning. Because I don't draw straight up non-safe for work shit, but okay. Anyway, I still haven't drawn. We're like nearly an hour in. I haven't done shit. I have a thought with this. Let's see if I can finish the thought. That's the downside of not having drawn for a while as well, is that it becomes weird to then draw. Procrastination is your biggest friend. It's not even that I'm trying to procrastinate, but I can't resist the temptation to yap and show off my OCs. That's the trick here. You want me to... I'm like the teacher, you know, in I don't know if this was a thing in college. I've never gone to college. But just in school, you know the thing of like tricking, quote unquote, tricking your teacher to talk about stuff instead of them doing the lesson? That's me. Except I don't get shit done. It's so easy to get me to yap. Showing OC have to do with art. It's true, and it was all my own art. I don't mean to, I just have questions. That's very valid. You know, I love yapping about my OCs. They have so much lore, and the world that Bun has created is so interesting. I want to kiss them all. You can. Some of them won't like it. Whisper will fucking hate your guts. Whisper hates to be touched. Ah! Why did I not get a notification for that? But thank you for the resub, question mark? Is that what happened? I assume so. I love seeing the little badges. They make me happy. But no, I get you. I also love asking questions, and I personally love hearing people talk about shit they're passionate about. So for me, it's just like, yes, please share more. I don't like this. It's a delete your art type day. It's fine. I promise it's gonna be fine, everyone. We're gonna get through this. You only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, but in a story. I swear to God, if it's quiet on the convention, I will start on my man. Hell yeah. I'm not retaining any of my bio homework, but I never get Noi time. Oh no, it's okay. Go do your homework. 2 months now, last time. Oh, yeah. That's very valid. Delete your art type shit, truly. Me when I thought of Raph first time, grumpy, intimidated. Intimidated. No. Oh no, it's traumatized, yeah. And then Sleep Token got me dancing. That's entirely fair. Like, can you sing? It sounds good, thank you. I have like a half a thought of a pose in my brain and it's not happening, so I just need to I need to do the actual thing of just looking at references. I think my singing is okay. I would like to take singing lessons again, because that shit is fun. I suck at singing. Maybe if I just sketch it out real messy. I did theater. I'm gonna snooze my ads so that we get a little bit more time because I feel weird about running ads when I haven't done shit. And I had choir in high school. But I haven't trained in a very, very, very long time. And I miss it. It's fun. What if I draw from the other angle that I am more comfortable with instead of forcing it? How long will we stream? No idea. Genuinely no idea. Yeah, I just sing at this point. I enjoy singing a lot. It's fun. I'm decorating my notes instead of reading them. I know. I'm trying to do like a where the face is looking down. This is what I mean. I'm so rusty because I haven't drawn in 3 billion years. But the eyes are looking up. And I keep not getting it exactly. Ah, hello again. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, raiders. What were you doing? Ah, you were playing Pokemon. Hell yeah. How was it going? How was your stream? Hello, hello. Hi, raiders. I'm Noi. Just a silly little Vox VTuber who draws, and sometimes I play games, mostly Final Fantasy XIV lately. And I'm trying to draw today, but, you know, not being super successful in it. But we're having a good yap time either way. If you need to raid and run, don't worry about it. Please know that it's okay. Please remember to hydrate and stretch. It's very important. I'm gonna come back in an hour when my phone is charged and I ate something. Hell yeah, no worries. Get some food in. Take good care of yourself. Thank you for hanging out. Are you just sharing? It's such a clunky sentence. God, I am glad I don't have to do school anymore. My brain is not there for it. You know my drill, always coming in and then having to leave for work. No worries! Good luck at work and thank you so much for raiding. I hope you had a good stream. Just know you are loved and appreciated. Think she knows, that's why I can't let go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What you drawing? I'm drawing one of my characters, or well, trying to. And I'm trying to. So I have this sketch on the side here that I drew forever ago. You loved gay? Yeah, very gay. um, and I'm trying to draw like a proper picture of her. No apologies. You never thought you'd be so easy. Deceived, not just take my hand. Sum 41, my beloved. Hell yeah. Love the cow? Yeah, she is. No, you're being good. No worries. She is a cow. No apologies. You never thought you'd be so easily deceived. So I'll just take my hand and now walk with the dead. I'll just turn my head. I think this key to studying is realizing the adjectives can often be omitted. I don't even remember how I used to study. I think it was mostly just repetition and hoping for the best. I was not particularly good at school to begin with. To say, hit me like a hurricane, hit me like a tidal wave. I didn't learn to study when I was a kid because I could just remember everything, but then you get old and it gets too complicated for your brain to just hold everything. Hmm. No, I was just never really good at studying in general. I'm better at memorizing shit if I have interest towards the actual subject. Lo and behold. Um, need to not get stuck on just ahead. My ads also start in a little less than 5 minutes. I'm good at finding interest in something if the professor is excited about it, except philosophy, that shit is killing me. That's fair. I feel like philosophy would interest me on a base level in terms of like my dad is very much into philosophy, so we talk about it a lot. But there's a big difference between talking about stuff and taking an interest in that way versus um learning it for school. I feel like school always kind of like, again, to be fair, I've never been to college, but I feel like school always killed my natural curiosity because it's very focused on learning in a very specific way versus um just how you naturally learn. Like I've done research for characters that I didn't need to do, but I just did because I'm like, I'm curious about this topic now. College kind of leaves you to your own devices, I feel like, which can be good and bad. Fair. Like it gives you a lot of space, but then if you don't have structure, I suppose it can be very, very difficult. Just gonna get shapes in here and we'll see and correct whatever I need to correct. And get some. Alright, my ads are about to start, so I'm gonna take a little break and stretch and make new tea because I realized my tea has gone cold, and I'll see you guys in a second. I'm back. I also got some chocolate Easter eggs. I could not resist. They're already in the store. They've already been in the store since, like, I want to say January. I feel like I was very modest with getting them in February. Hello, give me some? Okay, come over. Come over, baby girl. I should not have looked at Discord. Time to put that window away. I'll skip the convention on my way. I super cannot say out loud what I just read. Oh. Sorry, it's waving. Not just you. It's fine. This is what I get for replying to messages during the break. Whew, okay. I'm fine. We're fine. This is fine. Wild behavior? Absolutely. I was zoned out walking. Bad influence. Remember when your chat thought I was bad influence on you? Everyone, I did a collab stream with Moz on Moz's channel, and everyone was like, damn. What is Noise influence on Moz? And it's like, no, this is just how we behave when we are in one room. Yeah, Mozi after night, she never says foul things. Meanwhile, I still love when it's called being a business and presenting yourself acceptable online, but once I'm with the homies, it's over. I can only say one thing, and it is worstebroodje. I can share that story on stream. It's fine. That's so. When we went to the theme park for Masa's birthday, we went to a very cute theme park for her birthday in January, and it was a lot of fun. I like it. And there was this stand that was selling these sausage breads, and they were really good. They were really good. And I was choking on it. And the slew of jokes that came from me choking on sausage bread. Oh, interesting. Oh, it was very good. You get it on a silver platter. Yeah, I mean, it's sausage, and I was joking on it. The joke writes itself. But it made me laugh so fucking hard because it still reminded me of people being like, what the fuck? I wouldn't have held back either. And I would ask nothing less from my homies. I want nothing less from my homies than to make awful fucking jokes. What's up, sausage choker is a wild sentence. Oh. Diabolical. Oh, God. I have tears in my eyes. I never hold back for my pookies. Hell yeah. It's truly that adventure of like when you're first getting to know people versus like the file shit you say after you know all of that is fine. Okay, I'm not loving the pose. I might just redo it. Delete your art! No one yell at me. Just instant yelling. Never full force. It's like the joke about how you hear the nastiest, most depraved shit between two straight male friends. Do you? I wouldn't know. I'm gonna claim to call you sausage jerker from now on and forget by next stream. Please don't. I will also forget and I will get offended. I'll just be like, what the fuck? Deleting my message. Oh. Please don't forget. Um. No, as in please don't call me that. Because I will forget. We will both forget. Oh, did it show up? It's fine. Can I? Can you what? Lovingly call me that? I mean, you can in person. You can also call me that on call. I just mean don't call me that on stream. Oh, it's good. It's good that my boyfriend knows, you know, that this is the type of humor we have. I swear to Christ. I was so have a fun little have a little fun behind the scenes tidbit. When my boyfriend and I just started dating before anything was official, I had already linked my stream and he would sometimes sit and stream and I'd be so nervous sometimes because I'd be like, I don't know what kind of conversations we're gonna have on stream. And a lot of that is very revealing of what type of person I am, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. We will not be acting very Christian. Exactly. So I was like, gee, I hope stream keeps it together before I make a horrible impression. Wish for a custom Joker design. Oh my god. I can't figure out. I can't figure it out. Yeah, it's a real fear. I mean, it's not just when dating, just when getting to know new people in person, and then they're like, "Oh, what do you do? Do you want to like share your what you do?" Like my physical therapist has seen my arts, but never my username because I don't need him to like be like, "Oh, like he knows theoretically that I stream. I don't need him to show up in my stream. I don't think he would, but the thought would kill me." Friends, hello, sausage Joker. God Christ. Me sitting on my horrible behaving and behavior and behaving with chatting with the boyfriend. Me in general. Like we all want to vibe read people before we, you know, go full ham on being degenerates. I think. I like to think. Nah, turn up. If they can't handle it, they ain't the one. Nah, true, but like, you know, at the same time, it's I kind of want to know someone's humor and like level of it before I just deep dive into it. I mean, I'm also very shy. You won't be psychologically analyzed on stream, hopefully. I don't think so. If I am, then, you know, do so at your own risk, I guess. I'm not loving this. Girl, why are you hard to draw? Oh, I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry. I was talking with my physical therapist about this though, because he was asking like what my style of humor is, because I'm very shy generally, or like modest, I guess, during our sessions. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm very jokey. I just not in these types of settings because don't feel comfortable to do that. And that's not, you know, he's fine. It's just that's not the type of person I am personally. I'm very shy in general. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just so much that time cannot erase. Which then in turn had him very curious on how I am around friends, and I'm like, you don't have to know. You don't have to know. You don't have to know about me choking on sausage bread. I'm not talking about this with you in a public setting. For my, I still in the back of my mind for the last session, I want to show up with my I heart hot mom's shirt so that he can get a slight taste of what my humor is like. I think he would dap me up, honestly. He'd be like, "I bet, get it, get it, girl." I'm tapping up the physio guy. The difference between first time message into instant ban and normal conversation with best friend is non-existent. I mean, I've warned people, I've warned my friends to, there's definitely a line in how I talk with my friends and how I what I accept in stream, but that's also because, in stream I have more strangers in chat and not just friends and regulars. And there are certain things that I know are jokes from friends that I don't always know are jokes from people I don't know. So there's like, you know, a thing there where I'm like, please, please keep in mind the setting that we do have. Puns? Like, I don't know necessarily what my type of humor is, besides just weird internet bullshit and turning anything and everything into an innuendo with my friends. Oh, I love this song. The first time I heard this song, I thought it was from Polyphia as well in terms of the guitar. It's not, but It scratches the same part of my brain, and I like that a lot. Face. Golden goddess. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. We have anonymous follows on, but if you want to introduce yourself, feel free. If you want to lurk, that's completely okay too. Turn on the voice without a face. Welcome back. Howdy. Instinct like you trust what's in the mirror. Some tasty pineapple cake for energy. Now I can practice hands. Ooh. Also, good luck, but I agree. Pineapple cake does sound very good. Me drawing this, knowing I'm gonna cover it with um clothes and layers and shit. Underneath the garden goddess. Garden goddess. Voice without a face. A voice without a face. A voice without a face. A voice without a... Looks so sweet in this drawing. She is. That's the point. She's very scary once pissed off, though. Her class is Barbarian. So I want her to be very sociable and charismatic, but also strong. Strong and will fuck you up. Oh. For anyone who is like, gee, Noi, you always draw your characters with curly hair. It's almost as if I have a bias for drawing my own hair type. We'll allow that, it's fine. I'll be ready. Oh no, please, I don't want hiccups. I'm gonna be smart. Copy this layer before I start erasing to add layers. And specifically add folds. Thank you for the headpads. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I thought that was in Minecraft. Sorry. No. It's just it's just when I get headpads. I'm taking my time on my. I've been thinking too much. Help me. 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 Good morning. Hi, baby. I'm also. Everyone's playing Minecraft. Her boy. So the inspiration here is basically um uh clothes from like Greece, like ancient Greece type shit, but then also slap some high fantasy bullshit in there, you know? She's cute, thank you. The inspiration here is Tyler's type. I tell you, I have a little bit for everyone. I have a little bit of flavor for everyone here. So I'm still gonna do the. Do I have? Not that one. Over my head for something I said. The cleanliness red, I'm better off dead. Now I can't see. There's a buffer it seems beginning to get too over my head. It's a different one. I just don't know which one I used. I love when I have brushes for this, but I'm like, bro, I don't know. And it might also be the inverted. Sometimes I'm good and I write down what I'm fucking using. And sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious which one I used. Me remember what I used couldn't be me. Yeah, not me. Whatever. Yeah, basically, what if both, you know? About to act up. Do you know the band Whispers? If you do not, you may like Dancing with a Werewolf or Foxboy. I do not know them, no. Do I just wanna... I mean, I can still indicate that there's like... I can. I saw you got a little ping pong badge. It's so cute. To have awakened what's beneath. I mean, generally I don't, but I'm curious. Whispers. Boop. It's added to the queue. Um, I trust you enough that if I don't like it, you won't take offense. If you do, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Let me turn on. Oh, fair. I mean, I like the vibe. The lyrics makes me laugh. Oh, I did not mean to pause my music. So what I'm hearing is I need to stream Peak. Please. I could. I have it installed. I'd play with you. Hey, yo. Now we talking. I've only ever played it with Bun and Nikki. Any stream tagged as Peak. Interesting. This stream is Peak. Hold on, let me change the categories, and I'm not gonna to Peak just to get it. Imagine there's a hand here. There's a hand shape. I don't want to think about hands right now. I hate drawing hands. I need to find a reference of what I'm trying to draw. Maybe I can find a reference. Maybe I can just be an artist. Ish. That was a good song. Thank you for sharing. But so we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, but really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head. Hydrate, I will. I'm just drinking my tea. I'm with you, I lose my mind because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, well, when you're driving me insane, well, then I think it's time that we took a break. You're going under. This is some pretty one, yes. And the song is called Into Deep. I can't sit back and wonder why it took so long for it is to die. Did I hate it? You fake it. Instead of going under again. Instead of going under again. Hi, Vivi. You got a heart plushie. Hell yeah. Gotta love early 2000 bands. Yeah. 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 This shit is really just, I keep saying it, my playlist is just my music taste from when I was a teen, and it hasn't changed. And then just more shit added that is newer. I'm not blessed defeat. More shit. Sleep token. Also others. Make it louder? I can turn up the music a bit. Is it quiet for you guys? It's also um um the home team and 21 Pilots was kind of from my early adulthood for me. Bad Omens. Oh, you just love the song? Oh, that's fine. Corpse is also in there. Nah, it's mostly shit from my teens and Sleep Token. You're not wrong. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, I never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. Nice work you did. You're gonna go far, kid. And 1,000 eyes and a good disguise hidden right between the ice. Walk away, nothing more to say. Whenever I think I'm free from my sleep token obsession, it enters back in my brain, so I truly can't say shit. Besides, you're correct, and I'm not ashamed of it. All the good punk and all music. So my ad start in 5 minutes. Hi, Rory. Um, I will take a tiny break as they happen. See him running for their lives. Mm-hmm. Love the song. I do too. I listened to that back when I had a fucking Discman. I think it might have even been on my MP3. It was like my daily song before going to school because I only had so many songs on it. Thank you. I'm glad people enjoy it. I'm glad because it just makes it easy because it's just music I love. I only discovered this song in high school. I mean, same. Anything knows anything about me. Fun fact, Summer was goth. And I'm like, what if I just still do that but make it soft? Soft goth mom? Tyler's like, say less. You rang. Hi, Effie. This is so pretty. Thank you. She can have all the piercings I'm too afraid to get. I want to get my ears pierced so bad. I need to stop being a fucking coward. And like face piercings, I think are super cool, but I feel like that's just me asking to constantly have them be infected. I'm trying to see if she'll make me a dad, if you know what I mean. Tyler, are you trying to become the dad that stepped up? She had full on as a child. Hi, Paul. Thank you so much for the headphones. Oh, I could be that too. Tyler's like, why not both? I'm not a coward. Oh, my ads are about to start. Okay, I'm gonna take a tiny break. And then I will keep on working. See you guys in a sec. And we're back. Hello. Okay. We're so back. We're so back, gamers. I don't super need to clean up this sketch or anything. Just gonna give myself a little bit of direction. I also kind of want to add the hints of her tail here. My sons know what you did in the dark. Noise spotted? Where? No. Hello. Yes, I streamed on a Thursday this week rather than the Tuesdays I've been trying out. I love the lacy top. Yeah! Um, well, let me save actually while I'm at it. Um, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, right. I'm trying out, I was trying out Tuesdays to stream, but this week that wouldn't have worked. So I didn't. Because I did want to stream, and I didn't want to skip it. But I had physical therapy on Tuesday, so. Thank you. I I am busy Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. School is just closed today, why I got to catch you, but I'm glad I could. Oh, that's fair. I'm sorry. I swapped from Fridays because Friday just doesn't really work with my schedule anymore. And I was just trying to see which days would be easier. Tuesday is like the easiest day for me generally. Yeah, you got your bing bong. Um, and next to that would be Thursday, because then it's not immediately the day after I would otherwise stream. Because I do very gently want to try to see if I can stream twice a week again, but some days that's also going to be later rather than, like, right now it's like my afternoon times, because I want to do something this evening that doesn't, that's not on stream. Um, but I'm just trying out some new days. Thursday is good for me too. Usually I have the day off there. Fair. Tuesday and Thursday stream day, shaking hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't like I always try to do a weekend day, but now that doesn't really work for me, so I don't want to force it. I'm doing good. I'm very sleepy today and on a little bit low energy, but sitting here streaming has gotten my energy up a little bit, which is nice. I'm sure I'll feel it later, but that's okay. I'm just gonna eat something easy today. I don't think I'll be able to do Tuesday, Thursday streams, at least not in my current work situation. That's super, Jesus, that's super fair too. It's, there's no way that I can accommodate for everyone to be able to watch, my streams. And I think that that's what held me back from changing my stream day for quite a while. Thank you for that, Pat. It's socials. All my socials are in one link. You're good. You're so smart, Moss. I do have my YouTube, of course, where I upload my VODs, so if you ever miss my streams, they should be there. Nah, I don't. Also, have a nice time lurking, Sab. Mwah. Tyler, put that away! This is not a time to pull out my throne. Tyler's like, every day is a good day to pull out your throne. I'm finally awake in time, but I have to go to the grocery store. No worries, have a good trip to the grocery store. Be safe. Thank you for the crown. But yeah, I know. Trying to accommodate for like most of my friends to set a good streaming time that works for everyone. And thank you. Days that work for everyone it's just too hard if I then also have to consider my own energy and my own wants and needs. So I finally bit the bullet and I was just like, all right, Fridays no longer work for me. I gotta change it up. I know you understand, but like I don't know. I still always try to do something that like I care about whether I can have my friends here, you know? So you say stop. I can't stop anyone, but it is there. There's stuff on there. I don't even remember what's on there. TM. My one true fear. I think there's like random IKEA shit that I've had my eye on. Final Fantasy 14 shit, surprising absolutely no one. Yay! Go have a good grocery store trip. I don't even know, man. I always forget what's on my own throne. Mood throne is a mystery. Not everyone streams every day. Oh no, I mean, I super don't want to stream every day. I'm just trying to see what works for me. Like, I'm trying to stick to at least once a week again. That feels very nice. Summer, I forget if you had more piercings or not. Do I have old art of you on this computer is the question. Not as I am. I think I do, but I don't think she actually had any piercings. Hey. Oh, there she is. No, you super did not. Old Noi art. I drew this for Year of the Ox, cause, you know, gotta. Getting any better than this. Sweat go backwards and your heartbeat in reverse. This is purely extra, but I would like to see... I always like seeing my own colors. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Come to life a little bit. Few minutes more to get on St. Peter's list. Lower standards. Gonna lurk a bit. Hell yeah, no worries. Get ready, my boy. Actually, I forget. Did she have... No, her design is very straightforward. Love to see it. No worries. Get comfy, get cozy. Thank you so much for hanging out. And good job on working. Become a puddle. Be comfy. I'm not streaming for too much longer. I'm glad I decided to just sketch and vibe rather than... Um... I don't know, like... do line art and shit. It's never getting any better than this. Mm. Built from future daughters to wake sun when the oceans recede. Mary in the morning. Most of this is not the pure color that I need, but it's fine. I can change it up. You're done studying? Hell yeah, good job. I'm proud of you for doing your homework. I know it's hard to, like, set yourself to it, but you did it. Yeah, I'm just slapping some colors in so that I know it's more for myself than anything. Um, because I'm going to do clean lines and shit for this at some point. I like knowing where it's gonna go. Uh, I don't know, I find it relaxing. But yes, she's always had very soft colors. I was just pulling up her old art of her that I made years ago to reference. Her, yeah. It's her. It's just changed up slightly. Like over murder for me. I think I have the OG art too on here. I love having to zoom out my eyes to look at my own files. Oh, yep, I sure do. So funny to see where my art has gone. I've been told many times that it's so recognizable still that it is my art, and I appreciate that so much. Oh, she did have piercings. She had earrings. Good. Just gonna give you more. She was just the way I drew her is just shit that I wish I owned in my own closet. Never know it all. Like me, it's just something I can admit. Feel like I don't give a shit. Such a heart has a break. Do I want to go? These are all very warm colors. Me making all my OCs goth? What? No way. nothing if not consistent and predictable. Waiting for me in the downpour outside. Just singing, baby, come home in a melody of tears. While the rhythm of the rain keeps time. We come home. We come home. Did you ever love boy? Did you never want to be alone? She was singing, baby, come home. Been a long black cold tonight. Down outside. They come home in a melody of tears. Rain keeps time. Did you ever love what you do? I mean, I sincere like some days art goes fast, days absolutely not. Um, this was not as fast for me as I could, to be very honest with you. But it just depends. I feel like when I'm properly warmed up, I can work really, really fast. But with how little I've been drawing lately, it's hard to dive into art fully warmed up. But I feel like this is good. This is a good translation of the OC. Why is my music muted? Hello? Why can I not hear my own music anymore? See. There we go. I just needed to restart my headphones. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Um, I don't want to line. That's the whole point. That's why I wasn't going to line to begin with. Because I have a whole piece behind here that I was gonna line, and then I was like, I don't really feel like doing line art right now. So I'm not gonna do that with this either. So I think I'm just gonna call it. I mean, it's 5 p.m. It's a good time for me. I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. That was kind of my goal for today. Oh, that's very bad timing. Hi! Welcome, Raiders! Oh, hi, sweeties. I'm sorry, I was just talking about wrapping up, but I really appreciate the raid. Hi, welcome. Oh, I see you're also Dutch. I'm like, hello. No, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I can yap for a bit. And I promise to take you guys a nice place when I go. No, I just wrapped up my sketch work for now. Um, I was drawing my OC, but hi, welcome. How was your stream? What were you doing? Um, for those who are new here, hi, I'm Noi. I'm just a silly little fox VTuber. I draw a lot, and sometimes I play games. Lately that's almost exclusively been Final Fantasy 14. I do stream it very rarely, but you know, I play it a lot. Really cute cow. Thank you. This is my OC. Her name is Summer. She's a mom. The entire chat barked for her earlier. It was crazy. Moonglow Bay. What is that? Sounds like a nice game. I don't have one for this character just yet. I'll share the folder that I shared earlier. I do have one for the one that this world full of characters. Hi, here's all my other characters from this game, from this world, I guess. She's gonna be added to it too. I played a cozy fishing game. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like a good time. I love Toy House. Same. Yeah, I don't have one for her just yet because, I mean, I have drawn her in the past, but I never really made toy houses for my characters. And I am in this nice little roleplay group that my friend hosts. Um, that has a really nice. It's kind of like a D&D campaign almost story-wise that's been going for the last 2 years, 2+ years at this point. And I'm slowly, adding more OCs to it and having fun with it. And Summer is, my latest victim of getting translated into actually being a character that isn't just. The way that I used to make characters is very just visuals, never really thought about story, and maybe slightly character like personality. But now with this, I'm fully in the mode of just like, ah yes, time to give them all backstory and information and all these little tidbits. And turns out I like doing that a lot. I always had such a loose story, just a theme. That's super fair too. There's so many ways of making characters. I just never really. I have a hard time making a character unless someone helps me create a story with it or has like a world. If I have a world in mind, then maybe, but I'm a very visual person, so I just like creating OCs for visual stuff. Writing is so hard. Yeah, exactly. Same mood. That's actually where I'm very stuck with her on right now. Which is why I was like, I should draw her and like give her a more finalized look. Because I drew this sketch quite a few months ago now. As like a concept of what I was doing. And then I was like, all right, now that I know more of the region that she's gonna be from, I can translate that better and flesh it out a little bit more, bring back some of the original character design tidbits. I love her body shape, thank you. But yeah, I had a good time. I had a little bit of a struggle drawing her, but I got through and I feel like it shines through. My goal when I draw my OCs is that I want a little bit of their energy to shine through of like what they're like. And sometimes it's harder than others. You did it, thank you. Because that's also like, I think a lot of my character creation process happens while I draw them because then I have an easier time thinking of what type of traits I want them to have and what I want to show. Personality and expressions can be difficult as heck. Yeah, for sure. And like it's if I have I used to struggle with this quite as well. I don't do commissions anymore, but I used to do commissions quite regularly. And what I struggled there was like, I like it when people give me a little bit of information about the character, so I don't just draw them generic, cutesy, happy. You know, I like being more expressive with it. But then I at the same time worry, especially when it's paid work, whether that's what the person wants. I suffer from same face syndrome. I mean, I think I do too. It helps that they're all furries for the most part. But even then, I have a very, I want to say, anime-ish style to how I draw furries. So, at the end of the day, they're not going to differ that much, but I stopped giving a fuck. As long as I'm having a good time drawing them. And what I've learned through this group, which I really enjoy, is that characters can change over time. Like, I have characters in there that I drew initially. Malachi is a good example. That I drew initially, and I was struggling with drawing them because they're a masculine, like, strong character, and that's not something that was particularly in my wheelhouse. So I had to do studies. And then over time, I got better at it and got more comfortable. That doesn't mean that I can make that happen every single time that I draw them, but I can certainly try. But yeah, like it helps to know in the back of my mind at least that I don't have to be perfect about it. Um, they just grow over time and become more of the vision that I had in my mind with them. And in general, I mean, as artists, don't we all suffer from a little bit of perfectionism? I certainly do. But I have fun. But yeah, I drew her out. Her original design was very just generic goth because it was just clothes that I wish I owned. To be an artist is to suffer a little bit. Thank you, Tyler. Um, but we get through, and now I get to explore a little bit more with her. But yeah, I am wrapping up my stream. As much as I appreciate the raid, I need to wrap up so I can also start cleaning up the kitchen the tiniest bit more. I just have a couple more dishes, and then I can eat dinner because it's past 5 p.m. now. It's starting to become 5:30. I need to eat dinner. I definitely have perfectionism in the part that makes me slow. It's rough. I try to, especially with studies, I try to just be fast and not pay super close attention to details, which is why I was kind of getting stuck because I was putting a lot of detail in her face, and then I'm like, fuck, I still need to draw like a whole ass body. So try is the key word here. 5:20 p.m. here as well. Hell yeah. We're in the same time zone. I'm just gonna pop it over here. There we go. Hello. Um, yeah, no, my goal was to stream until 5 p.m. ish so that I could, I don't know, stream a little bit longer. Unless I was gonna feel really unwell. But I'm glad that I got here. It was a fun stream. It was nice to be here and to chill. Um, I need to look at my schedule before I make any promises like last week. Okay, let's see. Next week, I should be streaming on Tuesday again, on the 24th. Thank you! Hold on, I gotta do the whole... Anytime someone says it, I always have to be a little cool about it. Thank you, I love it very much as well. I am working on a new one, but that's happening incredibly slowly. I was talking at the start of the stream how I haven't been drawing lately. I just haven't had the thought for it. Nor the motivation. I've just been doing other things. And that includes not working on my model when I could. Even though it's so close to being done. I keep saying that, but I think that's what's working against me at this point. Starting a new project is so much more fun than finishing all the other ones that you have. But yeah, so next week I should be streaming on Tuesday again. So that I have the potential and possibility that if I am very energetic, I can stream a second time that week. But you know, no promises besides the one, because that's always the easiest. The finishing art? Nah, let's start another one. I mean, that's what I did today. Instead of working on the line art that I could be working on for my starting soon screen, nah, let's draw an OC because that's what's on the brain right now. For now, let me peep. Let me quietly peep so I can see who's streaming. And who I can raid on this fine Thursday. And Tyler threw in my socials earlier, and we have a Discord. If you wanna follow me for more art, there's a YouTube for like my VODs and such. There is a TikTok. I've rarely remembered to upload TikToks. I'm not good at that, man. There's also a throne. Yes, thank you, Tyler. There's a. But have you considered? Have you considered? Um. Let's see. Let's see. Who is up? Who is doing what? Mm-hmm. I'm blind. I just need to turn this on. That helps. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. It's always nice. I keep saying this, I always say this, but I don't know. I can't reiterate it enough that I'm very grateful that I can be here on low energy days and thank you. That I can be here on low energy days and kind of vibe out to see if I have enough energy to stream for longer or not. And that either or is appreciated and is always supported. And that makes it very comfortable to try and do things even when I don't have as much energy. Because I used to feel very guilty for having low energy. Because sometimes that means I only stream for an hour and then I'm done and I'm gone. But I don't know. It's nice. I'm glad. I'm very grateful for you guys and for the community. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I think we are going to say hi to an artist that I really appreciate. They just went up live. I think they're gonna work on art later. But I think they're a very cool artist and, you know, good vibe stream. I usually lurk, but you know. I like sharing the artists that I follow as well. I see a Sonic video I have to follow. Oh lord. Thank you. Yes, there's Bring Me the Horizon in the background. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna raid Sputzula. Like I said, I'll be streaming again next week on Tuesday. My brain always instantly turns off the second I hit that button. Until then, I hope everyone has a very nice, pleasant rest of their week. Please, I hope everyone has a nice weekend, as we're on nearly the weekend now. Please take good care of yourself. Make sure that you are eating good food, drinking enough, staying hydrated. Love yourselves, please and thank you. And sleep tasty. I'm doing this too soon. Thanks for streaming. I love you. I love you too. Mwah! If you're coming into the raid with us, you can copy and paste one of these raid messages depending on your sub status, so that we can have a nice and warm stream. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Have a good one.